Right, good evening, Budhihan. I think there are few people missing, right? So in last week we need perimeter, right? But easy lesson ne, එක lazy ne lesson එක නේද? Right. So I have given you some homeworks as well. Few of you send me. Few of you send me. And before going into the next chapter, which is angles, I will do some examples or homeworks from perimeter lesson, right? And also after the end of the angles, right? After the end of the third lesson, I will give you a unit test from our number patterns, perimeter, and angles. Right? So I will give you a unit test by referring those three units. Right? Right. So apart from that, we are continue. හරි බුදි හරි. ඕකේ. ඕකේ ගයි. මම දැක්ක කළු වෙලා තියෙනවා ඔයාගේ අවට ඔයා කැමරා එක ඔන් කරනකොට. හරි ගයමගේ අවට ටික කළු වෙලා තියෙනවා මම දැක්කා. හරි? ඕකේ. So we are continuously doing our speed revision as well. I think it would be better, right? For you guys to remember and refresh your knowledge you gain from the previous units and from your grade 7. Right. Okay. So first of all, I will discuss some homeworks. Right. Then let's go back to our new lesson angles. Right. Okay. I'm going to share the screen. Wait. Angles. Okay. Right. I am sharing the screen with you. Right. Okay, I have shared it. Right. Now, I will do one or two questions from this. Then after that, I will move to the new lesson, which is our angle. Right? Angles. You already know what are the angles. Right? It is also very easy lesson. ඇත්තටම ඔක්කොම easy වගේ. හරිද? So nothing matters. Right. I thought all of them are blank. I think these things are very easy. Right. So Buddha, I will do the second. I will do the second one. Right. So patta easy, right? Patta easy, right? So the thing that you need to understand is the story. Right? Story. Right? The perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 21 centimeters. Find the length of a side. So most important keywords that we need to use is equilateral triangle and 21 centimeter, which is our perimeter. Right? Right. So how we are going to do that? I will come back to the board, right? And I will do it in the board. Right? So you know how to do that easily, but look at the board. Right? So it is from the big set size. Right? Big set size. Page number 7. Page number 7. This is from perimeter lesson. Huh? Right. Page number 7, fixed exercise, second question. They have given us the perimeter of an equilateral triangle. The property of an equilateral triangle is, right, length of the sides are equally length, when sides are equally length. So, right, if I take the length of one side as L, right, length of one side as L, you can write down the perimeter equals 3 times L. 3 times L. Correct? 3 times L. Right. So, they have given us the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 21 centimeters. Right. So, that means, so you have three sides. You have three sides. Right. So, perimeter of an equilateral triangle, right? They have given us, which is equal to 21 centimeters, right? So, in another way, we know this, right? Perimeter of an equilateral triangle, also this 3 times L. L means length of one side, because they are asking from us find the length of the side. Find the length of the side. So, this is what we call the 3L, right? 3L equals 21 centimeter. So, if you want to find the length of a side, which is L, right? You have to divide both sides by 3, right? So that 3 divided by 3, 1, right? Length of a side will be taken as 21 divided by 3, which is 7 centimeter. Right? Very basically, if the perimeter is 21 centimeters, if you want to find the length of one side, right? Length of one side, right? This 21 centimeter means, right? If you add this all length, right? All length of this equilateral triangle, there are three equal lengths. So 21 needs to be divided by three sides so that you can obtain the length of one side. So this is it. That there are three sides. If you add the length of the three sides, which is equal to 21 centimeter, which is called perimeter, and if you divide it by 3, you will get the length of one side. So this is right. So the next one is also same, right? Third one, the perimeter piece of cardboard of a square shape. Square shape is 28 centimeters, right? So find the length of a side. 28 needs to be divided by 4, right? Because square has have 4 sides, right? So square has 4 sides, right? So all the 4 sides are equally length because it is a square, right? So square has a 4 equal sides. So 28 needs to be divided by 4, right? So then you can obtain the length of one side. Uh, 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 uh. Right, shall we do the fifth one? Sixth one नहीं करो. Next, first of all, I will. Alright, Hiru चाहिए है. First of all, I will share the screen and I will read it. Okay, here. And I will write the important material. Right. So how we are going to do the fifth one? This is Right? I'm going to do this one. This one. Right? Right. Okay. Now the length of one side of an arm in an equilateral triangle is 8 centimeters. Okay. Find the perimeter of the triangle. Right? So then after that, find the length of one side of a square having the perimeter equal to the perimeter of the above triangle. Right? So we have to find the perimeter of this triangle and we have to take that perimeter as the perimeter of the square. Right? And the perimeter of a square. Right? So then we have to find the one side, length of one side of that square as well. Right? So Midana, you need to read carefully if you cannot understand this. Right? Right. So I will do that step by step. Right? Right. So this is fifth one. Mixed exercise, fifth one, page number 7. Right. So the fifth one, the length of one side of an equilateral triangle is 8 cm, 8 centimeters. Equilateral triangle. All length of lengths are equal in a equilateral triangle. So one side is 8 centimeters. Then they are saying find the perimeter of this equilateral triangle. So this is the first part. So I can write perimeter equals 3 times 8 because we have 3 sides, right? Each side length is 8 centimeters. So 3 into 8 means 24. 24 centimeter is the perimeter of this equilateral triangle. Then we are going to move to the second part. In the second part, they are saying, right? There is a square, right? So for a square, right? You know, all the sides are equal in length, right? And they are telling us take the perimeter of this square as 24 centimeters and find the length of one side. So you know already you are having 4 equal sides in length, right? And if you add those 4 sides, you will get 24. Then you need to find the length of one side. So directly you can write, right? Length of one side equals, right? Length of one side equals perimeter is this. Now the perimeter of the square is this, right? The perimeter which is equal to our equilateral triangle perimeter, right? So 24 centimeters. And how many sides do you have in a square? 4 sides. So if you want to find the length of one side, you are going to divide this total perimeter by 4. 24 divided by 4 means 6. Right? So this is the answer for the fifth one, part 1 and part 2. Right? We are going to do this. 10th one. Right? So this kind of a thing can come to your exam. There might be this kind of a question in your exam sometimes, right? And for the short question or your essay paper, right? Most of the times they will give you something like, right? So right, okay, I am going to read, right? And you can also read the same question with me, right? The length of a rectangle, okay. Now we have a rectangle, right? Keep that in your mind. And also they are giving us the length. Right? Length is 6 centimeters of this rectangle. 6 centimeters more than its breadth. Right? We cannot decide our length of the rectangle is 6 centimeters because we have to read the rest as well. After rest, so length of a rectangle is 6 centimeters more than its breadth. More than. When you hear the word more, right, the thing that you need to remember is, right, we are going to add, right, more. The meaning of the word more is, right, we are going to add, right, we are going to add, right, we are going to add how much of length? 6 centimeter of length. We are going to add 6 centimeter, right? So most important thing that you need to remember is, right, when you hear the word more, when you more කියලා ඇහෙනකොට, right, when you hear the word more, you need to remember, I need to do addition. Right? I need to do addition. How much? 6 centimeters to its breadth. Right? Okay. Right. So that is the most important thing that you need to understand. Then find the perimeter. Sorry. If its breadth is 11 centimeters, breadth have been given, right? Given, right? So you know the length of the breadth, right? So breadth is 11 centimeters. They have given you what is breadth? 11 centimeters, right? Now you can calculate the length by using your mind. Breadth, if the breadth is 11 centimeters, how we are going to calculate the length? Okay? Length of a rectangle is 6 centimeters more than its breadth. Okay? Its breadth. Very easy. Okay? Breadth is here 11 centimeters. 6 centimeters more than breadth. 11 plus 6. Right? What is, so I am going to do it in the board. Right? I will come to the board. I will do it in the board. Right? Right. So this is our 10th question. Right? 10th question. Right? 10th question. They have given us two hints. They have given us two hints. The first hint is breadth, length is 6 centimeters more than breadth. Okay, keep that in your mind. And breadth is 11 centimeters, right? We can write down the breadth, B, 11 centimeters, right? Then you can write down the length as well. How we are going to write down the length? Length is 6 centimeters more than breadth. 6 centimeters more. When you hear the word more, right? More, you need to do the addition. So breadth is 11. So you have to add another 6 centimeters to this, right? So your length will be, finally you can write 11 plus 6, 17 centimeters. 17 centimeters. So then they are asking from you, right? So this is the first part. Then they are asking from you, what is the perimeter of the rectangle, right? You know how to write the perimeter of a rectangle. 2 times length plus breadth, right? 2 times length plus breadth. So you need to remember that. You can directly apply it to your exam. 2 times length plus breadth, right? Within bracket, right? Okay. So 2 times length is equal to 17 centimeters plus breadth is equal to 11 centimeters. Equal 2 times 17 plus 11. 7 plus 1, 8. 1 plus 1, 2. 28 centimeters here. So 2 times 28. It will give you 56 centimeters. Right. So this is it. Right. Shall we do one more? Right. We are going to do this. We are going to do 13th part. Okay? 13th part. Right. I am going to read it. Right. First of all, I am going to highlight the keyword, key points. What we have to extract. Right. Right. The perimeter of a square shaped wall tile. Square shape. Right. Square shape. The wall tile is 80 centimeters. Right? 80 centimeters. The perimeter of a square shaped wall tile is 80 centimeters. Okay. Right? How many such tiles are needed for one lengthwise row of a wall of length 2 meter to be fixed without any gaps between them? Right? So they are telling us there is a square shaped wall tile where you can find the perimeter, which is 80 centimeters, right? Of this wall tile, you have 80 centimeter, right? Perimeter is 80 centimeters, right? And also, then they are saying there is a wall which is 2 meter length. We have done this kind of an example in the beginning of the lesson. At the beginning of the lesson, we have done this kind of an example. So then you have to fix. I will choose another one. So you are going to attach these tiles for this wall without any gaps. Then they are asking how many tiles are needed. Right? How many tiles are needed to fill this wall? With wall එක fill කරන්න how many tiles we need to have, right? So that is the basic thing you need to understand. And the length of this wall is, right, 2 meters. So can anyone tell me how we are going to convert this 2 meter into මොකද්ද? Because this is in centimeters, right? Wall tile perimeter is centimeter, so this is 2 meters. Please tell me what is.
Sir, if 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter, so like it has to be 200 centimeters.
Yep, super. Yeah, so 2 meter equals, right, 200 centimeters. Right? Right. Now I will do this in the board. I'll make a board data so that you can understand very right. 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 Look at the board now. Hurry. Right. So, which is the 13th question? The 13th question of ours, right? The perimeter of a square shaped wall tile is 80 centimeters. So this is what I have explained earlier. 80 centimeters. This is the perimeter. Perimeter is 80 centimeters for this one. So we can find the length of this, right? Length of one side. Length of one side of the tile. And how we are going to find? Perimeter is 80 centimeters. Right? How many sides we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 sides for a square shaped tile. 4 sides. If you want to find length of one side, we have to divide this perimeter by 4. Right? 80 divided by 4 means 20 centimeter is the length of one side. Right? Length of one side. So now we have 2 meter length wall. Right? 2 meter length wall. 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 right? Now we are going to attach these tiles in this wall, 2 meter length wall, right? Without any gaps in a row wise, right? Right? Row wise, we are going to attach these uh, wall tiles, right? So without any gaps, like this, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It's continuous. Senush, please mute. Correct. Right. So they are asking from us, right? They are asking from us how many tiles are needed to cover this wall, right? So you have found the length of one side of a tile is 20 centimeters. So here you have 20 centimeter in length, right? 20 centimeter, and you know the length of whole wall, right? The length of entire wall is 2 meters. If you convert this 2 meter into centimeter, you have to multiply this 2 by 100 centimeters. So you will get 200 centimeters long wall, right? Because why we are doing that? Right? So we can use 2 meter. No, we can't do that because, right? Here we have been given the perimeter of the square wall tile is 80 centimeters, right? And if you find the length of the one side of this square shape wall tile, you will be having 20 centimeters. So here unit is centimeters, right? So unit should be same. Unit should be in the same type when you are finding number of tiles. When you are finding the number of tiles, right? The unit should be same, right? So this unit is centimeters. So you cannot have here 2 meter. So that you have to convert it into 200 centimeters, right? Then you are going to find the number of tiles which is needed to fill this wall, right? So how we are going to find that? Very easy, right? So I will do it here. Right? So the whole length is 200 centimeter of this wall, and the length of one tile is 20 centimeters. So that if you want to get the number of tiles, right, you are going to divide the whole length of the wall, right, by single length of a tile. Number of tiles can be calculated as, right, 200 centimeter wall needs to be divided into 20 centimeter equal parts, right? 20 centimeter equal parts. Correct? So then centimeters to centimeter can be cut. Right? So 200 divided by 20. 200 divided by 20. You know it? What would be the answer for it? 200 divided by 20. That's 10. So, yes, we will be needing 10 tiles. Right? Ara Devhara, Ara Uttara, last week. Right? This is tiles, right? It has been converted into Mughadar. Eventually, 10 centimeters. So you cannot put this centimeters because they are asking number of tiles. So you have to put here the answer as you will be needing 10 tiles. 10 tiles, not centimeters. Because centimeter is already cancelled out, right? Centimeter divided by centimeter, cancel. Right? So this is your number of tiles, right? Right? So you can give the final answer by using number of tiles, 10 tiles. Right? Fine. Okay. Did you get that? එක තේරුණාද?
Yes, sir.
Good. අපි පුතේ ලබන සතියේ කතා කරමු මේකේ තව question එකක් දෙකක් හරි. එතකොට මේ you can understand and you can remind the things very well. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ අර දීපසරයක් ගණන් ටිකක් හදනකොට සතියක් කර සතියක් වගේ හදනකොට ඕව මතක හිටිනවා ඔටෝමැටිකලි. හරිද? එතකොට අමුතුවෙන් පාඩම් කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. හරි? Okay පුතේ. This is the end of the perimeter thing. හරි? And in next week also we are going to discuss one or two examples or one or two homeworks from the perimeter lesson as well. අපි ඒකනොත් කතා කරනවා. Right. Okay පුතේ. Still you are writing? Do you need more time to write today? We are going to move to the new lesson, angles. Right?